Please stop lying. I know it seems like everyone lies all the time, but we must stop. It's ruining our minds, our hearts, and our relationships. We lie because we think, oh, it'll make things much easier. If I tell the truth, then maybe somebody would be upset. Maybe I'll have to have a longer conversation. Maybe they'll be mad at me. Whatever it is, we just think a lie is the simplest and fastest way to get where we want to go in that very moment. But life is not just about that moment when you tell the lie. Life is about the ripple impact of telling lies on your own mind, your own heart. You know that if you speak untruth, that you are not a truthful person. And we know that truth is a core part of Dharma. Whatever your religion is, thou shalt not tell lies is right up there in all of our commandments. In the yogic tradition, right after ahimsa or nonviolence is satya, truth. It is a core principle of spirituality. So if you're lying, inside you know, I'm not really a spiritual person. And when you know that you're not really a spiritual person, then your life starts to fall apart. Then the very fabric of your life starts to unravel. Because suddenly then you think, well, anyway, I'm not a spiritual person, so hey, I might as well also steal. And hey, I might as well also harm, because if I'm not spiritual anyway, why bother doing anything? You stop meditating. You stop going to temple, because when you go in front of God, you know, I lie. And you know that we're not supposed to lie. So stop lying, first of all, for your own mind, so that you know, I always speak the truth. Now, that doesn't mean that if something is going to hurt someone, that I have to say it. Remember, silence is always an option. Bhagavan Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita tells us that tapas of speech, the right speech, is that which is true, but also kind and beneficial. If what you're saying is neither kind nor beneficial, even if it's true, don't say it. Don't say it. Ask yourself, does this improve upon the silence? And if what you're going to say does not improve upon the silence, don't say it. But we keep telling these lies because we are looking for shortcuts to get out of the situation. Somebody will call us who we're supposed to meet, but we're running late. Nowadays, we all have mobile phones, not landlines, so nobody knows where we are. We pick up the phone. We've just gotten out of the shower. We're getting dressed. We say, yeah, I'm on the way. There's lots of traffic. And we think, what's the harm? But the harm is, not only have I become someone who lied, but that person now is going to keep waiting for me. If they know I'm 15 minutes late or 20 minutes late, they can actually use that time properly. They can do something with it. I remember when I first came to India, I needed a cord for my printer, a special type of USB cord. And I called the guy in Rishikesh from whom I was buying all of our computer stuff. And I tell him I need this cord. Do you have it? He says, oh, yes, I have it. And I said, well, when can you bring it over? He said, I'll leave now. I'll be there in 20 minutes. I said, great. An hour goes by. I call him and I say, what's going on? He says, I'm so sorry. Lots of people came into the shop. I'm leaving right now. Great. Another hour goes by. I call him. He says, I'm on the bridge, because he's in downtown Rishikesh. We are in the beautiful Swarg ashram, heavenly abode side, across from the downtown. So he was on the bridge. He says, I'm on the bridge. Great. Means he'll be with me in 5 minutes. 30 minutes goes by. I call him again. He says, I'm so sorry, I don't have that cord. Should I order it for you? Now, the American in me, who wasn't used to this type of lies being told all the time, was ready to strangle him. I thought, oh my God, you've just wasted hours. But then I realized, he was actually just telling you exactly what he thought was going to make you happy. He wasn't trying to drive you crazy. He wasn't trying to make you angry. He was just trying to keep you happy. He thought he had the cord. He figured he'll get it on the way out. And he just wanted that you should be relaxed. But the truth is, that relaxation was very short-lived. Because the minute that I realized he didn't have the cord, now you're stuck. So you've got to think beyond just what gets you out of the present moment situation. And actually ask yourself, what is the kindest, most compassionate, most long-term vision of what I'm going to say? Because words have power. And you want to use the power of your words in the right way. So remember, truth and truth and truth, or silence.